Inflation. It's a word we hear constantly, a shadowy presence lurking in the background of our financial lives. But what asterisk is asterisk it? Really, it's more than just prices going up. It's the silent thief, subtly eroding the purchasing power of your hard-earned savings. Imagine a leaky bucket. You keep filling it, diligently saving, but inflation is the unseen hole, constantly draining away value. Many believe that simply saving more is the answer. Work harder, scrimp, and save, right? But in an inflationary environment, that's like running on a treadmill. You exert effort, but you're not really moving forward. You're fighting a losing battle against a force that diminishes the worth of your money over time. This isn't about panic. It's about awareness, about understanding the game and learning how to play it strategically. We're not just talking about saving. We're talking about fortifying your savings, building a financial fortress that can withstand the siege of inflation. Think of it as constructing a seawall against a rising tide, protecting your wealth from being swept away. Inspired by Benjamin Graham's unwavering focus on preserving capital, we're going to explore 5 rules, not just for surviving inflation, but for thriving in spite of it. These aren't reactive measures, knee-jerk reactions to market fluctuations. They're proactive strategies, carefully considered approaches designed to build a resilient financial foundation. What are you going to do to construct your seawall? How can we build something together? Let's dive into rule number 1, understanding the inflation-adjusted rate of return. So often, we focus solely on the nominal gains, the numbers we see on our account statements. But are those numbers telling the whole story? Imagine a mirage in the desert. It looks like water, but it's just a distortion of reality. Nominal returns can be equally deceptive. The real rate of return is what truly matters. It's the return on your investments asterisk after asterisk accounting for inflation. Think of it as the net gain after taxes and expenses. A simple formula reveals the truth. Subtract the inflation rate from your nominal return. The result, your actual increase in purchasing power. Let's say you earn a 5% interest rate on your savings account, but inflation is running at 3%. Your real rate of return is only 2%. You're not really gaining as much as you think. It's like rowing a boat upstream. You're making progress, but the current is pushing you back. Don't fall into the trap of chasing high nominal interest rates without considering inflation. A 10% return in a 12% inflationary environment means you're actually losing 2% of your purchasing power. It's like climbing a ladder that's leaning against the wrong wall. You expend energy, but you're not reaching your desired destination. Fortunately, tools exist to help you track inflation and calculate real returns. Online calculators and government data provide valuable insights. Use them. Set realistic financial goals based on inflation-adjusted returns, not inflated hopes. Don't overestimate future wealth accumulation. Understand the current. Chart your course accordingly. What hidden currents could be preventing your progress? Now, let's explore rule number 2, strategic asset allocation. Diversification is often touted as the golden rule of investing, but is it enough to shield you from inflation? It's like having a well-stocked toolbox, but not knowing which tool to use for a specific task. Diversification spreads your risk, but it doesn't guarantee protection against the specific threat of rising prices. Strategic asset allocation goes beyond simple diversification. It's about aligning your investments with the inflationary environment, choosing asset classes that historically perform well when prices are rising. Consider commodities, real estate, and inflation-protected securities. These assets can act as a hedge, a shield against the eroding power of inflation. However, not all real estate is created equal. The myth that real estate is always an inflation hedge needs debunking. Location, property type, and financing terms all play a crucial role. A poorly located property with unfavorable financing can be a drag on your portfolio, not a shield against inflation. Tailoring your asset allocation to your individual risk tolerance and financial goals is paramount. What works for one investor may not work for another. It's like tailoring a suit. It needs to fit you perfectly to be effective. Regular portfolio rebalancing is also essential. Market conditions change, and your asset allocation needs to adapt. It's like pruning a garden, removing the dead or overgrown branches to allow the healthy plants to thrive. Are you cultivating the right assets for the current climate? Let's consider rule number 3, debt management as inflation defense. Debt often carries a negative connotation, a burden to be avoided at all costs. But what if I told you that, under the right circumstances, debt can actually be a tool to combat inflation? Fixed-rate debt can act as an inflation hedge. As prices rise, the real value of your debt decreases. It's like having a fixed payment in a world where everything else is becoming more expensive. Your debt stays the same, but your income, theoretically, should increase with inflation. Consider strategically leveraging fixed-rate loans, such as mortgages, to finance assets that appreciate in value during inflationary periods. You're essentially using borrowed money to acquire assets that are likely to increase in value while your debt remains constant. It's like planting a tree. You invest upfront upfront and it grows over time, providing shade and shelter. The myth that all debt is bad needs to be dispelled. There's a crucial difference between productive and unproductive debt. Productive debt is used to acquire assets that generate income or appreciate in value. Unproductive debt is used to finance consumption. Evaluate the terms of your existing debt and explore refinancing options to maximize the benefits of inflation. Can you lock in a lower fixed interest rate? It's like sealing the cracks in your financial armor, making it more resistant to inflationary pressures. However, caution is warranted. Avoid excessive borrowing and the risks of variable rate debt. As interest rates rise, variable rate debt becomes more expensive, negating any potential benefits from inflation. What debts are truly working for you and which are working against you? Now, let's turn to rule number 4. Inflation-proofing your income streams. It's not enough to protect your savings. You must also protect your earning power. Salary stagnation is not inevitable. It's like believing that a tree will stop growing. With proper care and nourishment, it will continue to flourish. Actively manage your income streams to keep pace with inflation. Negotiate raises with your employer. Demonstrate your value and showcase your contributions to the company's bottom line. Come prepared with data showing how your work has directly benefited the organization. It's like presenting a compelling case in court, backing up your arguments with evidence. Develop passive income streams. Rental properties, online businesses, and dividend-paying stocks can provide a hedge against inflation. These income sources can grow alongside rising prices, providing a buffer against the eroding power of inflation. Think of it as planting multiple seeds, ensuring that you have a harvest even if one crop fails. Continuous learning and skill development are essential. Enhance your earning potential and adapt to changing job market demands. It's like sharpening a saw. The sharper it is, the more efficiently it cuts. But let's debunk a myth. Passive income is not truly passive. It requires ongoing management and maintenance to ensure its long-term sustainability. Rental properties require upkeep, online businesses require marketing, and dividend-paying stocks require monitoring. Are you actively cultivating your income streams, or are you simply letting them wither? Finally, let's examine rule number 5, the inflation tax on cash. Holding cash may seem safe, a refuge in turbulent times, but inflation silently erodes its value, creating a hidden tax on your idle funds. It's like storing grain in an open silo. Pests will inevitably eat away at your reserves. Minimize your cash holdings by strategically deploying funds into appreciating assets or high-yield savings accounts with competitive interest rates. Don't let your money sit idle, losing value to inflation. Put it to work, generating returns that outpace rising prices. It's like planting seeds in fertile ground, allowing them to grow and multiply. The myth that cash is always king needs to be challenged, especially during inflationary periods. Holding excessive amounts of liquid assets comes with an opportunity cost. You're missing out on potential investment opportunities that could generate higher returns. It's like hoarding gold in a vault rather than using it to build an empire. Manage your liquidity needs without sacrificing investment opportunities. Utilize short-term bonds or money market funds to maintain access to cash while still earning a return. It's like keeping a reserve of water in a well, ready to be drawn upon when needed. Regularly review your cash management strategies to optimize returns and minimize the impact of inflation. Are you holding too much cash? Are you maximizing your investment opportunities? It's like fine-tuning an engine, ensuring that it's running at peak efficiency. What could your cash asterisk become asterisk if you released it? So, we've explored 5 rules for beating inflation and fortifying your savings. Let's recap. First, understand the inflation-adjusted rate of return. Second, embrace strategic asset allocation. Third, leverage debt management as inflation defense. Fourth, inflation-proof your income streams. And fifth, minimize the inflation tax on cash. These rules, when implemented collectively, create a powerful framework for long-term financial resilience. They're not a magic bullet, a quick fix to all your financial woes. They're a strategy, a carefully considered approach to building a financial fortress that can withstand the siege of inflation. It's crucial to take proactive steps to manage inflation, rather than passively accepting its erosion of your wealth. Don't be a victim of circumstance, be the architect of your financial future. It's like building a house. You don't just sit back and hope it will magically appear. You actively design and construct it. Implement the strategies we've discussed and seek professional financial advice tailored to your individual circumstances. Every financial situation is unique. What works for one person may not work for another. It's like tailoring a suit. It needs to fit you perfectly to be effective. Inspired by Warren Buffett's emphasis on long-term value, remember that building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires patience, discipline, and a commitment to continuous learning. Now, I invite you to share your own inflation-fighting strategies in the comments section. What tactics have you found effective? What challenges have you encountered? Let's learn from each other and build a community of informed informed investors. And, of course, subscribe for more data-driven financial insights. What steps will you take *today to fortify your future?